What's going on, guys? So today I am out here at Ron Hoover RV and Marine in Corpus Christi, Texas, and we're going to take a look at this IBEX travel trailer. So IBEX is a relatively new name on the market, but people tend to really like these because they blend some off-road characteristics with kind of a conventional travel trailer design, but in a package that looks really appealing. So we're going to take a look at this kind of mid-size travel trailer and see what it's all about. So hang tight, I'll be right back. Okay, before we go too much further, let's take a look at the numbers on this unit. So this is going to have a gross vehicle weight rating of 7,660 pounds. It's going to have a cargo capacity of 2,582 pounds. So this unit has a pretty high cargo capacity, and if you don't load it up that high, it will be a relatively light unit overall. So just keep that in mind. Also, this rides on 15 by 6 inch wheels, and this has twin 3,500 pound axles. So you have 7,000 pounds worth of axle capacity with a 7,660 pound GVWR. It's kind of the perfect setup in terms of axle capacity to weight of the trailer. Starting from the front, you can see that this has a spot for twin 25 pound propane tanks. It also has a front power tongue jack. This has an LCI frame. Dry weight on this unit is 5,040 pounds. So again, if you don't load this thing up too heavy, it's gonna be relatively light. You can keep this at about that 6,000 pound range, but I still wouldn't necessarily consider this to be perfect for a half-ton truck. I would really go to a 3/4 ton truck. And the reason for that, before everyone kind of jumps in the comments bashing it, is because of the length. This is a relatively long trailer. And if you look at it on here, the overall length is 27 feet 6 inches. Now, could you get away with a half-ton truck? Yes. If you have a properly spec'd max tow package half-ton truck, you could likely handle this size of travel trailer. Just keep in mind, I think ideally a 3/4 ton truck would be better for this, but that's, again, my opinion. Up front here, thin light baggage doors. You have a very good size pass-through storage, but you know, baggage doors on travel trailers don't really need to be that thick, to be honest. You have your freshwater tank fill right there, city water connection right there. You have scissor jacks on the front and back. This has those kind of off-road style Westlake tires on it. Now, something that's different is when I videoed a IBEX unit in the past, it was a smaller unit, it had a torsion axle. It was a single axle unit. This one has your standard leaf sprung suspension with no upgraded equalizer and the standard shackle straps. So if you're gonna go to this from torsion, I would recommend at least upgrading those components. It's still really nice, and your axle capacity and everything should be fine, and it's a relatively light trailer, but those are components I would definitely upgrade. And in my opinion, as cool and off-road aggressive as these tires are, I would still upgrade the tires relatively soon to something a little bit more robust. This has one slide, and it is a Schwinn-Tech slide system. Coming around back, you have your 30 amp connection right there. You have more scissor jacks right there, and the back kind of tapers up right here, but you kind of lose the value of that when the frame still sticks out straight. So even though this might be here for extra clearance, I think it's more cosmetic in terms of what it's really going to accomplish for you. But what is nice is that you still have a significant amount of ground clearance on this unit. This back jack, the front is down just a little bit, but this back jack's at least 2 feet off of the ground. But again, when I say it's kind of deceptive, you can see how much higher this side comes up versus this side. It does still give you the 4-inch square tube bumper, which is nice, place to store your hose. It doesn't have the end caps on it, so you can buy those end caps and plug them in place. It does have all LED lighting around back, spare tires hanging off the back bumper. It is wired for a Furrion wireless backup camera, and it has all LED lighting around the top as well. Coming around this side, it has the MORryde step above flip out steps. You have your single entry here. This does utilize Asdel composite sidewall construction, which is really nice. So that is a huge perk. You have a nice LED spotlight over here. Outside of your furnace, outside of your water heater, you have a spray port here, which I really like. Has a very, very good size awning that runs pretty much the entire length of your camping side, which is nice. This is going to be the outside vent of your stove. So whenever you're wanting to ventilate the inside, you want to make sure that that's open. Let's take a look inside of this IBEX 23 RLDS. It does have a friction hinge on the door, which I really like. Sometimes it's worth having a friction hinge and an actual latch, just because if it's windy enough, the friction hinge may not be able to stop the door from swinging. 9 times out of 10 it will though. Okay, stepping inside of this unit, let's kind of pan around, show you what it's all about. Here's your kitchen area. Here's your dinette. And here is your sofa. Very, very cool, livable floor plan. This turns into a bed, which it's currently configured as. I like the lighter tones. I like the valances. Everything is just a really, really nice, soft, neutral tone to it. Has a sofa in the back. Even though it looks like a love seat, it's actually a sofa, and it has the little plug-in end table connections there, plus some nice end tables here. Good storage above. I think these wall switches are not placed well. That's not really good. I would have preferred to see them maybe down here. I mean, I typically don't like them low because I think the kids can get a hold of them if you do that, but I don't really like them there. Perhaps even like right here, only because if you're shorter, you're essentially going to have to step on the couch to be able to access these switches, which doesn't make any sense to me. I like RVs to be kind of universally appealing to anybody regardless of their height. Now coming around this way, a lot of countertop space up here. You have a huge single basin. I mean, this thing's probably 16 inches in diameter. Nice upgraded faucet right there. You have your TV already mounted up here. Lots of cabinetry, 3-burner gas cooktop. Check out these enormous doors down here. That's crazy. Then you have some more storage right here. You have your compact microwave right there. Thermostat over here. This side you have your refrigerator, and this is a gas electric Nor-cooled refrigerator. Coming back here to the bathroom area. Good size bathroom. Kind of a standard shower for a travel trailer. Would have been nice if they could have figured out how to make a little bit larger shower in this area. Definitely think people appreciate when they have room. They did do something nice by creating a radius up here though, which is nice. Good sized medicine cabinet with some storage right here. It's thoughtful. Nice storage right here and some storage right here for towels. Does have a plastic toilet. On this side, you have your solar charge controller for the single solar panel up top. And then all your tank monitoring right here. I believe it's a 100-watt panel, but I'm not 100% certain. Coming back, you have well, I want to say it's a queen-size bed. It probably is a queen-size bed, but something's deceptive about it. It's making me feel like it's more like a full-size bed, but it's a queen size. It's probably because of the lighter colors and how much light's coming in here that it's giving me the feel that it's something smaller, but yeah, it's definitely queen size. You have some storage back here so you can put your phone and stuff like that when you're sleeping. You have some wardrobe storage more over here. The window up front is really nice, and I do like that. Standard pleated blinds. Again, nice valances. You could easily be upwards of 7 feet tall and fit in this unit, so it has very, very nice ceiling heights to it, which I can appreciate. Plus a lot of room to walk around the bed, and then you're going to have underbed storage as well. Quite a bit of it. This is a very, very cool small travel trailer, and you have a pocket door right here. So, you know, you lose a little bit of space with the pocket door. If they would have taken this wall off, it would have gained you an additional inch. Doesn't seem like much, but, you know, every inch counts whenever you're in an RV. And then you have your pantry space right here. Your breaker fuse panel down there. Overall, this is a really, really nice unit. Looks like they have one of the cables that attaches to the bottom of the Schwintek slide system that fell off during transit. That's something they will definitely fix during PDI before you pick it up. So, you know, anytime you walk through an RV, you see it on a dealer lot, always point out little things like that, because they're going to fix it. It's going to spend probably a full day over at the make ready area, which is right over here, where they're just going through the whole unit. They're looking for things like that, and oftentimes the way they fix it will be better than the way the manufacturer originally did it, right? The manufacturer may have used adhesive, but when they get it back there, they'll use screws. So the RV dealership itself plays a huge role in making sure that an RV is ready for you, because believe it or not, and really focus in on the message I'm about to tell you, Different regions deal with different problems. Down here in South Texas, it's 90% humidity today. It's 105 degrees outside. If you put anything with adhesive on, it's going to fall off. You could have this exact same RV up north and not suffer with a single problem that we have down here simply because of the heat. Your roof may last longer in the middle part of the country than it does down here because of the extreme UV and the sun's beating on it every single day down here. Up north, the challenge might be snow on your roof or ice, right? Different challenges occur in different regions. Most of these RVs, 90% of them are manufactured in middle Indiana or north Indiana. And because of that, you may have this feeling that, you know what, my RV is junk, and you may think that simply because of a construction technique that works really well in Indiana. It just doesn't work really well in your area of the country with the humidity and the heat or the cold that you specifically deal with. So those are all factors you want to keep in mind. And the dealer that you buy it from plays a large part in making sure that some of those things that you deal with in your region are addressed before you buy it. So you really want to go through your RV. I would definitely recommend even getting an inspector to come out and walk through it with you, just so you know you're getting a good product, especially if it's pre-owned. And just so you all are aware, this unit has an MSRP of $39,079. Sales price on this unit is going to be significantly less, so if you're actually interested in it, give them a call. I can imagine it's probably going to be at least $10,000 less than that. Anyways, guys, I sure hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and we will talk to you again very soon.